Gemini, welcome back to another Four Paths Healing Tarot message. We are going to look at love today, their true intentions or feelings for you. Now, this could be something that you recently closed. This could be someone you are currently dealing with, exploring something with, or this could be someone that you're just having a challenging time with and you're wanting to get more insight. Those are the intentions that I'm putting out for this particular reading. So God, angel, spirit guides for Gemini, please give us insights into what this love connection is so that Gemini can make informed decisions related to their heart, their future, their growth, their potential. Thank you, God, angel, spirit guide. So I'm going to start with the oracle messages to get an idea of what the connection vibe is, what the intention is that you all create together. And then I'm going to get some hidden oracle truth cards out here at the end to tie it all up, to help make sense of what's truly in their heart. What are they working through? Again, whether separated, together, going through something challenging, debating being done, whatever that is, but that's closer toward the end. This is not intended to be a long reading today. I'm hoping to get us up off of here within 10 minutes, but we'll see. We'll let spirit decide that. All right, so first let's get some oracle messages out here for Gemini. Okay. The connection, please. The nature of this connection. Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides between Gemini and whoever is on their mind, their heart at this time. For Gemini, please. Okay. Anything else? We have 3 out here. I usually just get the cards out here before getting on camera, but I don't know. Spirit just kind of felt like it was important to do this on camera. I don't know why. So hopefully the shuffling is not too much for you. My intention is not to waste your time. Beneath the deck, it says perfect match. You complete each other in the most harmonious way. That's a beautiful, beautiful energy. The energy for me, Gemini, of 6, right? It reminds me of you with the lovers, So there's an energy out here of balancing the fact that you and this person come together. You have the potential to unfold the spirit in a beautiful way. Spirit being both of you all having that energy to help each other unfold that. What else is out here? You are worthy. It says your worth doesn't depend on the other person. When I first saw this, picked it up, and decided to read it, it felt like I'm speaking to someone, Gemini, where you are single or you're thinking about it, and it's because you're really exploring if by being with this person, do they actually unfold my spirit? When I think about the Lovers card, the 2 beautiful people under the Archangel, and I think the Archangel is Raphael. I'm not sure, but I think so. But it's a blessed decision or blessed person that you're dealing with. And so that is the card that represents you in the tarot. And so Gemini, you're really good about assessing that. When something's no longer serving your spirit, you're like, okay, I know I can have better. And so it feels like for those of you where you are recently separated from someone or you're thinking about it, you're just really talking to spirit, you're talking to your soul, and you're inundating yourself with loving messages of potential, knowing that you can have goodness. Okay. Open your heart is out here. Love is the highest energy of all. Let it in. And then magnetism. There is a gravitational pull to each other. Another energy that is out here is that there's someone where Gemini, they do want you. Someone in your energy, and they're interested in you. And I think that in some way you are not allowing yourself to trust that, be open to that, but you do like them too. Hey, that's just what came through. All right. We're going to get some tarot cards out here to help refine and define this message for you, Gemini, in terms of the relationship or the nature of this connection. I'm sorry, my septum piercing sometimes will jiggle. That's so disgusting. I'm sorry, Gemini. I got this septum piercing. It'll move sometimes and it itches. It's like, oh. So when I do that, that's... Okay, enough of that. Okay, I'm moving on. I'm back to work, Gemini. Okay, I'm back. God, angel, spirit guides for Gemini, this love connection. Tell us more about the nature of this connection for Gemini. Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. All right. Tell us more about the nature of this connection, Gemini, and the person that's on their mind and heart right now. We have the King of Swords, and it's in reverse. It like popped out, and it's like it made the decision to be in reverse. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but it makes total sense in my mind. Some of you are single right now, and you're focused on building your legacy, your life, making sure that you can buy yourself the nice things that you want, getting your affairs in order. Some of you went through a tough breakup or a tough change. And maybe some of you have been doing that for a little while now. Now, there's another energy out here, though, with the King of Swords being in reverse. The Kings, for me as a reader, and I want to make this a defined thing because I know that there are so many wonderful readers in the world. And I recognize that sometimes people will say that the Kings are all of that particular element that it's in. But for me, it's the mutable sign. So I just want to let you know that's just how it makes sense to me. That's what my spirit guide is like, yeah, you know, for me. So Gemini, you're out here and this is in reverse. And so it feels like in this connection, there is motivation to obtain something, to grow something. Then we have the Knight of Swords out here. What this says to me in this connection is that there is some disharmony about what to put attention on and focus on. The Star is upside down. That's rejuvenation, restoration, but it's in reverse. And so in this connection, there is some desire. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. What is going on with me today? I mean, it is spring, allergies all in the air. I'm back. You have the Ten of Cups out here. This is a Pisces energy, another mutable energy, and then also more Pisces with walking away. So this feels like someone made the decision to switch things around, go in different directions because of not being on the same page, okay? But more defined, there's someone here that, okay, there's someone here in this connection. It could be you, Gemini, or the person that you were dealing with, but this definitely feels like a connection that's not exactly happening anymore, but I feel like I'm speaking to a Gemini that's working through the residual, okay? There was a focus on a connection and a relationship, but deep down, Gemini, you knew that your heart and your mind were not on the same page about that. And the relationship had the reverse effect. Relationships oftentimes are healing, rejuvenating. They feel good to us. They give us our life. We feel great in that. But in this connection, that was not happening or is not happening. But still, Gemini, in true form, you give a lot of yourself. You are a healer. You are an earth angel. I'm so blessed in this life to have Gemini friends. Oh, thank goodness. I don't know what I'd do without Gemini friends. The way that you communicate an idea and speak life, right? So you were still dedicated to creating this happy life, happy reality. But Gemini, for those of you who are separated, and some of you who are thinking about walking away, you kind of feel like there's something bigger and deeper that you need to go after because this connection kind of had you feeling or is having you feel not quite yourself, okay? And you're really thinking about that. You're really working through that energy. You don't feel like you're quite yourself in this connection, okay? So the energy that's out here is Aquarius. We have 2 Aquarius. My Knight is Aquarius too. And then we have 2 Pisces. So I don't know if that's you, Pisces and Aquarius in your chart, or someone maybe that you're connected to, or you're just kind of in that energy right now. Pisces looking at true self, subconscious, really getting spiritually awakened about going after your dreams, right? Having the life that you want. And Aquarius kind of has that same vibe too. It's unconventional ideas, it's change. And this connection is bringing forth that, or that connection that you were in pushed you to explore that. For those of you who are curious about what is happening in the heart and the intention of the person that you are dealing with, or the person that's on your mind, I'm going to get some oracle messages out here for you. Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. For Gemini, please, the person on their heart, their mind, their true feelings, true intentions. For Gemini, please. Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. Okay. What else? We have 2 out here so far. All right. Beneath the deck, it says, couldn't let you get close to me. That's very, very powerful. Couldn't let you get close to me. Gemini, I'm sensing that you are dealing with someone, or you were dealing with someone who the intention was off. This could be for the other person. Their intention was off. But Gemini, you have a way of pulling love out of people, and you're a wonderful communicator. And if you're dealing with someone that kind of gradually moved on and they're the one who kind of walked away, I think it's because they would lose the fight of being able to successfully lie to you. I don't know who needed to hear that. And so they knew that they wouldn't be successful in that, so they went ahead and moved on. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. I wonder if you are happy without me and the heart, the intentions of this other person, or switch around the energies depending on how you are channeling for them. This person, they're not quite settled financially. They're not quite where they want to be. Gemini, it feels like I do feel like this person's probably going to try to spin the block at some other time. You know how that goes, Gemini. They're going to try to come back and say, hey, big head. But this person was not in your life for the right reason. And they were pulling something. They were pulling something from you, maybe taking a little bit more than time could regenerate back with you, because you are worthy is out here. You felt that. This magnetism feels more like, yes, they were drawn to you, your light, your beauty, your gifts, your talents. And this also feels very spiritual, like something spiritual, something divine covering you. And I know I always go here, y'all. But something very divine covering you, protecting you from an energy vampire, a zapper of energy, someone trying to take something from you without the right intention. So Gemini, if you were in a connection and it made you kind of feel off, because Gemini says this is upside down, maybe it made you question yourself, or the gift of being able to make a sound decision, bring truth to order. If you felt like you couldn't do that, it was something about this connection that was energetically, I'm going to say, robbing you of having this ability. So for some of you, you're walking away from that. They're walking away, but something is beginning to restructure because you are the lovers. And so divine, energetic balance is your birthright. And you are also really good about restoring that for other people. So if this thing or this person is moving on, let it, because you begin to become the natural, intelligent decision maker in your life, and possibly in the work that you do for other people. Your clarity returns. Gemini, I love you. That's what I have for you. If this space feels good to you, helpful, healing to you, I'd love for you to join the family. go ahead and subscribe. Come on in. If you can't do that, you're like, that's just a little bit too much commitment for me. I understand. I'm glad that you popped in, and hopefully I can see you next week in another 4 Paths Healing Tarot message. Take care of yourselves. Bye.